Very good day to everyone watching and hearing. My name is SYAZWAN bin RAHIM and currently I am a Form 4 student at Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Pengerang UTAMA. Recently, I had read a book that sparks my interest in science. It is entitled Science Experiment with Water. It is a non-fiction book and written by Franklin Wells in 2000. For some people, the word experiment itself is scary. People might think that they need a lot of science tools and laboratory equipment. However, this book will tell you that it is actually easy and fun to do experiments in short time. As you can see, the pictures and illustrations in this book are interesting and colorful. It portrays clear pictures of steps in conducting simple science experiment with water. Water. What do we use water for today? We use water for drinking, washing, cleaning our teeth, and flushing the toilet. Water covers about 3/4 of the Earth's surface. It is essential to all life on Earth. Plants and animals need water to survive, and that includes us. Believe it or not, if I say we can use water, carry out amazing experiments, and find out some amazing things about water. We will find out about how it changes, mixes, separates, and pushes things along. One interesting experiment that I want to share about is cold as ice. Can you believe this is a very simple water science experiment you can do in little time for fun with friends and family? Just set up a balloon and we are good to go. First, carefully put the opening of the balloon over a tap and fill in the balloon with water about 3/4 spoon. Then, measure the distance around the balloon at its widest point. Next, keep the balloon in a freezer for a few hours. After a few hours, take out the balloon and measure the balloon again. The balloon becomes bigger than before and it can even float on water. Such simple experiment exposes a young scientist like me to collect simple data and analyze them to reach a conclusion. Apart from that, this book gives you with questions that you need to discover on your own. For example, it asks us to put 2 ice cubes and leave one as it is and put salt on the other. Just simply compare the time they take to melt and wonder why people put salt on icy roads. Yep, because salt melts the ice faster and it helps to clear the road during winter. The book Science Experiment with Water contains fun and simple experiments. It clearly tells you the tools and material needed to carry out the experiment. Step-by-step instructions are accompanied by clear photography. As I am the president of the science club, I can organize a science festival and let my club member to carry out all the interesting experiments. During the festival, I can also conduct a game called Water Power. I will need a water tray, 2 straws, 2 table tennis balls, and 2 squittles filled with water. First, set up the racing pool with 2 flags as finishing markers. Then, half fill the tray with water. After that, place the table tennis balls at the starting end. Each person squirts water from the squitter to try and push their ball to finish. First one past the post is the winner. This proves that water does have energy too. Nowadays, we use energy from moving water to supply electricity to whole communities. I believe such activity will boost our confidence and help us to be well-rounded students. Such festivals and exposure to simple yet fun experiments will get friends and family interested in science. This book shows a lot of science experiments that we can do during our free time. Learning science through practical experiments is one of the most effective ways for me as a science student to understand scientific concepts and process. Practical, hands-on project help students visualize how this concept work in the real world. Doing experiments also instills an understanding that they can apply their knowledge beyond just tests or homework assignments. Simple and fun experiments will allow different types of learners to engage with a difficult subject matter like chemistry. It gives the chance to explore science on their own pace. Doing experiments in this book is also a fun way to teach children and teenagers scientific concept of water using real-life examples through hands-on activities. It provides an opportunity for learners to experiment and improve critical thinking skills by observing various outcomes. The chance to execute our own experiments helps to develop a sense of self-discovery learning and encourage us to be an independent learners while having fun trying things on our own. Such hands-on activities will be fun rather than observing information through reading and listening. Reading this book teaches me the scientific method on how scientists work on questions in science using experiments to lead to accurate conclusions. Science experiments are a great way for students to learn about the world and develop their skills in this area. By reading this book, I realized that I need to read more about science as it will broaden our knowledge and let us explore science in our daily life. As science is essential in our lives, reading this book excites me to explore more scientific knowledge and it improves my scientific understanding. I believe the emergence of great technologies depends on one's knowledge of science. That's all from me, thank you.